Time is a very good thing. Sometimes you can grow with some experience with enough time passing. You can grow with enough friends with enough time passing. You get to know them. But time can also be a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you got people around you that just waste your time, especially. Oh boy, I think a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Time is pretty much whatever you make it. And for this year of the channel, it has definitely been the best year so far. Definitely. Now, I'm totally speaking on that on an online standpoint, not IRL, because IRL absolutely sucks. But when it comes for a YouTube standpoint, we did pretty good this year. Not even gonna cap. We got to 870. That's actually way more than what I actually thought we was gonna get this year. We made a lot of good friends. We made a lot of different changes, and you know, it's some bold ones, but we made it through. So today, I want to kind of take a look at a lot of stuff that we did and kind of just look back at this channel's history of 2021 and kind of just think about things as a content creator. Maybe how things should go forward, maybe, or just look back at stuff. I don't know. We'll just talk about things I feel like talking about, honestly. The first thing I would like to say is the redo a Hila meme. Do not underestimate the power of memes. I mean, if you really thought that this junk would actually hit 255,000 views, I would absolutely laugh in your face and say you are lying, because there ain't no way a stupid ass meme I put up together in like 5 seconds would not be like, would be just something that, you know, people will be drawn to. I don't think that would be something that would be real. Apparently TikTok proved me wrong, but then TikTok took down the video because of sexual content. Where is it? I can't see it. But I said, alright, screw it, I'll just put it on YouTube. Probably not gonna do well because no one really likes to look up things on YouTube. I was proven wrong as hell. 255,000 views. I'm just like, where the hell y'all come from? So definitely you can imagine my surprise when off of that one meme alone, it kept blowing up my subscriptions to 100, to 300, to 400, to 500, and it kept going on to 600 and still kept going. Just a little bit slower now because, you know, the meme is kind of dying out now. And that would just absolutely something I wasn't expecting at all this year. So definitely that meme was, you know, a huge help. Then we also had the whole lolly stuff that we talked about. Two big reasons that I wanted to talk about it. It ain't the only reasons, but there's two big reasons. One, to help out the lolly community as best as I can, and two, to pretty much try to save some real kids the best that I can with, you know, the charities and stuff, and try to tell people, you know, it's not about the fictional stuff you should be worrying about, it's the real stuff that you should be worried about. Yeah, aunties will probably just let them burn in a fire, which is absolutely horrible because that's how aunties are. But hopefully we have made some changes. Hopefully someone has donated to those charities in the description. I hope someone has. That would make me feel a little bit better if that is the case, because, you know, they could use some help. And we also made a good bunch of friends this year as well. Really wasn't expecting to make that many friends, or at least know that many people, but we ended up doing that. I mean, like, I met a lot of people in the Koikatsu community, which that was really cool. Got to meet other YouTubers that's small as well. That's also pretty damn Chad. Then I got to meet some Vtubers. That's pretty damn cool. And for once, I do feel like I belong in a group of friends, at least, because I never really felt like that before, ever really, because I always felt like the outsider. And that group obviously has to be Alice, Stario, Mari, and Midi. Even though I don't really know Midi that well, much less Mari, but hopefully we'll learn more about each other as time goes by. So that'll be pretty fun. Also, if you didn't see the birthday gifts I gave Alice on Twitter, then here's some of it here. I used Mari's model, Stario's model, and Midi's model to try to make this, and yes, I did try to recreate Alice, even though she said it was cursed. My god, Shalady, I was trying, even though you didn't acknowledge it, I was trying. Also, calling me a horn dog and all that stuff, like, come on now, like, come on now, have a bit more faith in me when it comes to these Koikatsu models. You really think I went out of my way to do something to Mari's model? You really think I did something like that? Come on now, you should know me better than that. I mean, she did load it in kind of naked, but still, that Okay, relax, relax. I'm just kidding. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I did see Mario naked. Or maybe I didn't. Or maybe I did. See, that's the thing. You'll never know. But entirely though, it was a fun time using those models to create those pictures. And honestly, it just was a nice time. Also, I was told I could keep some of them. Like, Mitty said I could keep one. And then Stario gave me Vari, which, you know, that's good. I totally didn't clap Vari Sheiks though. I ain't gonna do Mitty like that. I ain't doing Mitty like that. No. No. I barely know who Mitty is. I'm not doing Mitty like that. No, you got my respect, Mitty. Yeah, but I do feel happy knowing those guys because honestly, especially again Alice, because a lot of this stuff wouldn't even be a thing if it wasn't for her. Like collabing the first time that she popped a cherry with that, much less getting this model here. That wouldn't have been possible without her. So you know that's another thing. So definitely, I do enjoy that I have these great people with me, as well as everybody else too that I met this year too, and I couldn't have it any other way when it comes to friends I made, honestly. So you know, everything is all good and well. Also, some of y'all said I inspired y'all to do stuff like make channels and talk about certain things as well, which that sounds kind of wild too, because I never saw myself as someone that's inspiring as well. I always felt like, you know, the ghostly ass dude that just kind of exists and don't do anything. But somehow if you are inspired by some things I've done, then that's just a blessing, I suppose. And for all I could say for the future is that we are definitely going to go much harder with a lot of stuff. And hopefully I can start streaming next year. I want to. And here's the thing I need to also say too. When it comes to streaming and doing something live, I cannot at the current point in time do anything live. Even if it's a Discord chat call, I cannot do that live. Literally, I have no way to do it. Even if I went to the place where I go to record stuff, that place has really no place where I can set up anything where I can do something live. The only way that's going to happen, unless I get a house of my own and be able to do stuff on my own and, you know, have my own privacy, and that's really how that's gonna go. I still have to learn how to drive. I still need to get a credit card because I can't build up credit yet, because I never had built up credit yet. So getting the house might be a little bit off, but still we can work towards that goal. Again, this is where your Ko-Fi Patreon stuff will come in, and that's hopefully we can get something with that. Hopefully YouTube will kick in and we can get paid from that too, because we have 2,000 watch hours. We need 2,000 more, so that's also another thing too. But at the current point in time, I can't do anything live. I want to. I would love to stream and just do that for a while. But at the current point in time, I cannot do anything live as much as I would like to, because I would like to give it a try. The only thing I would say for certain next year is that we are definitely going to make some Kingdom Hearts videos. 100%. Like, next year is going to be big on Kingdom Hearts stuff. That I will get you into Kingdom Hearts. That's a fact. Next year, you're going to get tired of the Kingdom. Depending on how much information we get and how much stuff they show off, we are definitely going to do some Kingdom Hearts videos. 100%. That's just dead. That's dead ass what we're going to do. But yeah, this year has been a really good one. I'm just absolutely grateful for everybody that's here and that decided to stick with me even after I changed over from the Danganronpa sprites. And yeah, hopefully next year will be just as good, if not even better. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. Thank you for everybody that has been here for the entirety of 2021, and hopefully you'll stick around a lot more. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and like to donate to the channel. Patreon and Ko-Fi is available as well. And until then, it's boy Jay, sign off. Have a blessed day.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me, putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff, fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.